everyone? Um, I'm here. I'm going to describe for you guys on how to play against your friend or friends in the same lobby on Superstar KO specifically. I may get into how to do it in the NFL version too, but I'm gonna just stick to mainly Superstar KO so long as I don't take too long describing the first thing, so that you guys don't tune out so fast. Here we go. So the way you get to this is you'll start on the main screen. I see. I just start loaded up from the main the first screen when you load into Madden. Then you get to the main screen. So you're here on the left. You got Ultimate Team, Franchise, Superstar, Online Head to Head, and uh, Quick Play. A lot of people think you would tend to go to online head to head, but that is not the case since we're going to Superstar KO. You go down 4 slots and you go to Quick Play right here. And then you don't do Play Now or Pro Bowl. The one on the very right, Superstar KO, which is 2 slots over. One, two. You click Superstar KO. That's where Superstar KO is. Some of you guys may not know that was there. Um, so hopefully that helps. And we'll get into how to play against your friend. Okay, so you'll see here on the top left, you got 4 selections to choose from, other than the play and your name. So the opponent head to head, it'll say mode Superstar KO, and the type of game mode you're playing is infinite. Will be right here, and the size is 1v1. That's just what it is in the first one. In the first screen, it puts you in. Um, in order to try to play a custom game with your friend, you need to go over to the top side to the top side of this menu and go to opponent. Instead of playing head to head, you switch over to the right. Only one. It's either one or two. It's only 2 selections you got here. It's head to head or PAF. PAF, which means play a friend. And I'm only describing this for people who just genuinely don't know this. I'm sure there's a lot of people who know this, but this is for the people who don't know. But so you just switch it over to play a friend. Now you're in Superstar KO for the game mode. Okay, the game type you can't change because it's only one type, which is just one game. You can't sit here and put it on an infinite run where you just play your friend over and over. You just have to load into a new lobby and then play your friend again. Okay, so you go down to the size. Obviously, I get into the other sizes of the game, the people you can play with. But right now we're just gonna focus on 1v1. So the mode, like I said, you want Superstar KO after you switch to PAF, which is play a friend, and then you go down to 1v1, and then both of you guys have to do this. You have to be in a separate lobby in order to do this. You can't be in the same lobby doing this. You have to be in separate lobbies. Separate lobbies. Make sure you're both doing this, and you click play. Once you click play, it's gonna come up with asking you to make a set matchmaking password, which means you just pick you and the person you're gonna play against. You guys come to an agreement on what password that you want to use in order to join the same lobby. It's just literally just making a custom lobby and putting a password for you, and it's just like putting a lock on you and your friends so that you guys both have um, the same password to join each other. Like I could, like, to be frank, I could sit here and type in I could type in Madden. I could type in the word Madden. So can you guys. You guys can pick anything. You guys can literally pick anything. It could be like one number, 2 numbers. You could pick 23 for Michael Jordan or LeBron, or you could pick literally any word in the planet, or numbers, or number. You could pick the longest word, Madden with 20 Y's if you want to. Obviously, you would want to keep it short and simple so you and your friend can just easily know it. You could pick 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could pick a 7, 8, 9, whatever. But let's say, for instance, we're picking the word Madden. I can type in Madden. I click done. Right now, I got the password locked in. Now it's sending me into a game, and then I can select um, a team of whoever I want. You can select a team, whichever 4 teams you select, and then you can select the 6 players that it's going to give you. It's going to give you 6 players automatically. So say I want Drake May, whatever. It's going to give you 6 players automatically because you're only playing one game, and it's not. There's no other type of game modes you can play. You can't pick 3 players and then try to get the high score or something. It's just you and your friend. It's just you playing your friend, and then once that game is over, it is over. You go right back to the main menu, like right back to the Superstar KO menu, and that's it. So we got a team so far, and then like of course you pick whoever. If you don't like the team you pick, you can back out and redo it and select the same password as long as you guys, excuse me, have the same password and just keep going and going. You can back out and select new players. So, all right, now I'm just selecting new players so you guys can see what this looks like. So right now my password is Madden, and I'm just selecting random players. You get 3 first on offense, 3 first, and then 3 on defense. I'm just picking whoever right now. It doesn't really matter for me because I'm not gonna sit here and play against anybody right now. But if there was someone, there could be like someone like in the world that's just randomly picking this password, and I'm just happen to, join their lobby for some reason. It can happen. It can happen, but it's highly less likely. I mean, you just have to know that you're gonna play against somebody if you're gonna do this. But I'm just showing you guys for a further example so that you can get a good idea of what this looks like. So now we're loaded into a game. We're waiting now here. Oh my god. Here I would technically be waiting for someone to join this server, meaning my friend that I want to play against. So I would be waiting for my friend to join this server, and he would have the same password as me, and all I would have to do here is just wait for him to get done selecting his team, and we'll be right in here, and then we'll play a whole game of Superstar KO, right? And that's it. That is pretty much it. Now, since obviously there's not going to be anybody joining me, I'm going to leave this. You click B. Once you're in that menu, you can click B, and then just go up and click yes to back out. Now, for some people that don't know, you can switch to the NFL mode. Instead of it being Superstar KO, you can play NFL mode. Not that you have to do this, because it's already. If you're just playing, because for this, it's just literally just playing regs, which anybody knows how to do. You just like load up a team in like the online head-to-head, and you just play regs. But you can do this for the NFL mode if you want to, and you can 1v1 your opponent. Cool. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because you can't really customize the settings in here, in like the jerseys and all that stuff. So I would recommend to go online head-to-head for this. I mean, this is mainly just for Superstar KO, but I am letting y'all know you can do this with the NFL mode too, if you want to, for some reason. Just letting that be known. Now, I'll go back down to the Superstar mode. So if you want to do this, and you have like you and a friend that want to play these 2 guys that you were beefing with on messages or whatever, or just 2 people that you want to play against. Say like I got me and whoever, he's gonna be on my team, and then I'm gonna play against him and another guy, and but we got to do it in a custom game. Now we can do that. That is possible. So you can switch it to play a friend, Superstar KO. Obviously, this is for people that want to do it in Superstar KO. Okay. Now you can do this in 2v2s or 3v3s, right? 2v2s or 3v3s. But you have to have the person that you're playing with obviously be in your lobby. You guys need to be in the same lobby, okay? So you would add whoever and be in the same lobby, and then you guys would click play, right? You can add whoever, and then you would click play, and then whoever is the lobby, whoever's in the lobby that's leading, um, whoever's like the party leader in the lobby, they're the ones who put in the password, like I showed you guys, and same for them. So you just put in the password, and then you guys just join up in a custom game, and make sure that you tell the other team that you're playing against what the code is. So like, say if they want to do Madden, if they want to do the code word Madden 2, they can do the same thing. Right now, this play button is not coming up for me because I do not have another person in my lobby, which makes sense. So I just can't boot up 2v2. Like I can go to head to head though and put up 2v2, but it means I can join someone random. That's what that is in the head to head. I can join like someone random, so that's why it's letting me do that. So like I could just do this and then click play for 2v2s in head to head, and I can just like go in and join someone random, hopefully, right? So I could click play, and then it's searching. It says searching. And now someone else in the world would have to be searching too, and hopefully I would join a random person, and maybe you can meet a new friend that way. You can do that for 3v3 as well, but obviously we're not doing that. But we're gonna switch back to play a friend. I'm just letting y'all know though that was an option that can be done too. But switch to play a friend 2v2s. Obviously you can't click play here because if you click play, you're not gonna join anybody random because you have to put in a code to get in the same lobbies, and you have to have somebody with you to do this. So why would you just click play and then put in a password and have nobody there to be with you to be in a 2v2 set lobby? It just wouldn't make sense. So that's why you can't click play right now. But if you had a friend, like I said, in the lobby with you, you could probably click play and then just like do a randomized like password and maybe somehow join somebody else in the world. But that's it. That is truly it. You can't do anything else with that. But you can do this for 3v3 as well. Just have whoever put in those three people, the party leader, make sure they put in the same password as the other party leader on the other team, and you guys can all squabble out in a custom match. And it's going to be a KO mode and the Superstar KO mode, so make sure you guys want to pick the good team and players that you want. It can happen, so just make sure you do that. And I think that's pretty much it as it goes for Superstar KO and like the team and the 1v1s and what you can ultimately do with all that. Now, if you want to do player friend, you want to play two people that want to play regs with you. I think honestly this is like kind of the only way to do that. But I described this in another video, but I can go over it a little bit here. This one, I could go head to head 2v2 NFL mode and exhibition. I could sit here and click play here and just join a random person that wants to do the same thing with me, and then we can go against two people. But if you want to play a friend, that's what we're here to do and focus on, and you're here to do 2v2s, obviously it's not going to make you select play because like I said, you can't be by yourself and have to be in a 2v2 lobby because you need someone to be in a 2v2 lobby to continue to go on in a 2v2 game, because you can't join a 2v2 game by yourself. That's just not how it's made to be. But if you have a friend, you guys can obviously agree on a password, switch it to NFL mode, and then you and two other people can squash it out on the regs, which is the NFL mode, and then you guys can pick whatever you guys want to do. Okay, So I'm just letting that be known. And I'll give one last example for the NFL mode. So say you guys you got your friend you want to play with, and you can do this in 3v3 as well. You got your friend or friends you want to play with, and you can go down to the plus button down here to add whoever. I don't know if I described that. You go down here, add whoever you want, and you can click A on the little plus button, or you don't have to click anything. You can go back and just click the right stick, and you find somebody that you want to invite. And then you can go over to the top, like see on the top menu, it says friends, game invites, inbox, friend requests, player search. You can go to player search and look for the people that you want on your team so that you can add them as a friend and get them in your lobby and send them a game invite and bring them in here. You know, obviously, if you guys didn't know that, but if you do, bring them in and make sure you click the plus sign or click the right stick on PlayStation or Xbox and bring them. Make sure you invite your friends to your lobby. Once you guys get in there, you guys can go pick whatever password you want. Like you can literally say exhibition as your password or SSKO, like I said, at random anything. Make sure you pick a password that you agree with what the other team will choose as well, and the party leader has to know that so that you guys can send it over. So you guys can go in there and squash it out, and I'll show you an example of what it looks like when you're picking a team with when you're in the NFL mode. So you click play when you're in the NFL mode. It'll say, and then you guys rotate on picks you get. So like this would be my pick. Say I get to pick the team, and say we're in a 3v3 or 2v2. I get to say, and I was the first pick. You guys can come to agreement. You pick whatever team you want, and then say like I want it. Like we agreed to pick the Steelers. Okay, we're gonna pick the Steelers. It's my pick. Then it'll go to the next person on your team, and I'll say that it's their pick. Excuse me. It'll say that it's their pick. So you let it be, and then you guys obviously come to agreement. It'll show you the offensive playbook. So the first section we just had is selecting your team. The second option we have is to select the offensive playbook. And you guys come to an agreement on the offensive playbook you want to select. I like to run Patriots. You guys come to an agreement on what offensive play you want to pick, and this will be the next teammate's pick. Not that it really matters which teammate's picking what, but you guys need to make sure that you're all coming to an agreement because someone can randomly just pick something without even thinking about it, and then that's what you guys got. So make sure you know who's picking what, and come into a good agreement. Third screen, you'll get the defensive playbook and the third player's pick if you're on a trio squad. If it was duos, it would have been me first, my friend, and then me right back. So, and then if it'd be first, second, third, depending on if you're in 3v3s. So you guys, when you get here, you all come to an agreement on what defensive playbook you want to run, for however you want to, defend your opponents, and you guys just come to those terms and just get into a game and try to play and have fun. I hope that was. I know it was a lot of prior word salad, but it'll make sense once you try and get in here and figure it out. Slow. You can always rewind it, slow it down, however you need to. If I was talking too fast, I don't know. I hope this video helped you guys, and I will see you guys in another one. Make sure you guys try this out and let your friends know about it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in another.